Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, last night with Rex Bear, the Leak Project, that was an amazing show. We went 30 minutes into overtime last night. Great show last night with Rex. Tonight, Mark D'Antonio is with us. He's an astronomer, he's an analyst, and tonight we're going to be talking about, he's online across the country with a bunch of observatories. So we're going to talk about what he's seeing in the sky and how they're going to get here. Yeah, all of that tonight with Mark D'Antonio. Tomorrow night, Richard Smith is with us. We're going to be talking about ancient history, the Solomon Temple, ET, bunch of other subjects. It's going to be a really great show tomorrow night with Richard Smith. And then Thursday, we're off air because it's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Okay, 4 things coming up in the second half of 2024. I've got the 2024 Conscious Awards in Miami. Links for tickets are below. That is August 3rd and 4th. Then I have the Contact at Sea cruise to Alaska in September. That's September 6th through the 13th. Again, links for that are below. Use my name when you sign up, by the way. And then Egypt in October 3rd through the 14th. And then Peru and Bolivia with Brian Forrester. That's November 15th through the 27th. I made the announcement yesterday about this. There are now 3 spots open on the Peru-Bolivia tour. It's been sold out for 3 months, almost 4 months. But 3 spots have opened up. I don't know as of today if they have been filled. So click on the link below. Change your life. Go to Peru. Last night with Rex Bear, I did a whole thing at the end of the show when we brought up the Nazca lines. And I showed him the size of that. Don't you want to go and see that? Puma Punku, Tiwanaku, Machu Picchu, Ollantaytambo. Yeah, come to Bolivia. It'll change your life. The links for that are below. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1937, the Lockheed aircraft carrying Amelia Earhart and Frederick Neumann is reported missing near Howland Island in the Pacific on this day in 1937. Here's your Fader fact. I didn't know this. Captain Crunch's full name is Horatio Magellan Crunch. And that is your Fader fact. I'm glad you got up this morning, right? Okay. Let's get to the breaking news. Elvis Presley's blue suede shoes sold for more than $150,000 at an auction on Friday. Talked about that a couple of weeks ago. 150 grand. Seems cheap to me. All right. Hurricane Beryl has strengthened into a top-level Category 5 storm after it swept across several islands in the southeastern Caribbean, dumping heavy rain and unleashing devastating winds. Beryl is now the earliest Category 5 storm in history. That's right, on record, and has developed into a potentially catastrophic hurricane. The NHC says this morning that Beryl is still intensifying. It's already Category 5. Is there a Category 6? Well, officially, no. But right now, scientists are actually discussing it. Incredible. According to Cornell University, organizations using AI to monitor employees' behavior and productivity can expect them to complain more, be less productive, and want to quit more unless the technology can be framed as supporting their development. According to the research, surveillance tools used to track and analyze physical activity, facial expressions, vocal tone, and verbal and written communication cause people to feel greater loss of autonomy and than oversight from humans. Well, duh. Incredible. Blue Origin's next flight will be populated with an international crew of contest winners tapped by the Space Exploration and Research Agency. 3 seats will go to passengers from India, Nigeria, and the small island developing states. 2 more to other nations who have citizens that have been underrepresented in spaceflight. And the final one to any person eligible to fly in the United States. Applicants will complete in reality show style contests for the chance to perform research projects in a reusable rocket launched from West Texas. Reality show coming to space. What's next, right? I've got more. The Antikythera mechanism, found by sponge divers off the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, was created around 2,200 years ago. Now, researchers previously thought the calendar ring on the Antikythera mechanism tracked the ancient Egyptian calendar, but new research suggests it tracked the Greek lunar calendar instead. A team led by independent researcher Chris Budalesic used new X-ray images of the device combined with measurements and mathematical analysis to determine that the mechanism likely didn't cover a full solar calendar year, but rather 354 days, as would have been used in the lunar calendar. And that is extremely interesting. Remember, it's called the world's first computer. Almost 4 decades after it was stolen from a Buffalo, New York museum, a pocket watch carried by the 26th President Theodore Teddy Roosevelt was just returned to his family home on Long Island. Now, the silver pocket watch is now at the Sagamore Hill National Historic Site in Oyster Bay, which is where the Roosevelts had their summer White House during his presidency. It was stolen from a museum in Buffalo back in 1987. The thief was never caught, but last year the watch ended up before a Florida auction house where an auctioneer researched it and then called the FBI. And finally, I'll leave you with this. You ready? As legendary sportscaster Al Michaels would say, you can't make this up. NBC Sports announced today that it will use the voice of Michaels recreated using artificial intelligence for their daily recap of Summer Olympics events delivered to NBC Universal's Peacock streaming service. You got that? Now, I'm not making this up. Check this out. Peacock users will be able to sign up and choose their favorite events. The information will be used to create your daily Olympic recap on Peacock, an AI-generated and customized program of video highlights narrated by Michael's AI voice. And Al Michaels, the AI version, will even call you by name in the recap. The AI recreation of Michaels was trained by his past appearances on NBC Sports broadcasts, 16 seasons of NFL Sunday Night Football, and his Olympics coverage in 2010 and 2012. NBC Sports expects to create and distribute nearly, check this, 7 million AI versions of the daily recap over the course of the games, which run from July 27th through August 11th. Now, one day, very soon, Fade to Black Breaking News will broadcast an AI episode with me, and you won't know the difference. You should hear and see AI Jimmy say, "Go back, Lee Tappy." Seriously. Fade to Black Breaking News. That's all you need for this Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. Fade to Black Breaking News is brought to you and produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. Tonight on the show on Fade to Black, that's right, it's Mark D'Antonio, astronomer, We are going to be talking about what he is seeing in the skies and how they get here. All of that and more tonight on Fade to Black with Mark D'Antonio. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.